Hey, welcome back to Second Run Gaming. I'm Austin and we're here yet again with Massive Chalice. I've honestly just been sitting here for like 5 minutes listening to just the soundtrack. I haven't bought the soundtrack for this game. I feel like it's just one forever song, but boy, is it some solid, like if I wanted to meditate right now instead of doing a Let's Play and I just stayed on this menu, I feel like I could probably do it. But we have work to do. We've got the future to see. And we're going to get in it. Hopefully it's not another battle. We literally just fought one. I would love a good 4 to 8 years of not fighting and just city sim baby making. That would be great. I'm proud of these babies that are popping up as I'm saying this. Hell yeah. Alright, research is complete. Refined hunter armor is finished. Now they have a little bit more time to line up that perfect shot. Wonderful. Okay, so technically we're 14 years out. We could build a keep, but we don't really have anybody to inhabit it yet. I still think it's a little bit early. There is also a third tier of armor, which is kind of why it's good to start on these. Now these alchemist and caberjack armors are faster, which is great. We don't have a ton of alchemists, but we do have at least one. Like I said, one keep is going to be alchemist focused, so at some point we'll want to do that, but caberjacks are probably the priority. It's tough because I want advanced weapons too, but it takes just as long as your standard one, and then it'll be faster from there. So part of me feels like you should get the armor out of the way and then rock to the weapons. In addition to that, now that I've thought about it a little bit, our caberjacks are the ones that are on the front lines. I don't want to lose my hunters, but our caberjacks are more likely to die. So I think we'll probably hold off on alchemist armor, but we're going to jump onto caberjack armor right now just to get it out of the way. 6 more years. Hopefully not another battle in between that time. Just a bunch of kids. Damn, seriously. Okay.
Seems like this came just in time. You were starting to get that look.
What look? I had the same face for years. People always said it was rather inviting.
I wasn't talking about yours.
Oh.
So we've got another dilemma, and this one seems to focus on the regent and their partner. So complications. A doctor prods you awake. Excuse me, a regency of yours, Sue Liu and Reed Marquand, were visiting the capital today, and during their tour of the gardens, Sue went into labor. We've been trying to deliver the baby, but there have been complications. I can't save both of them. And when I told Reed this, he ran out of the room. I didn't know who else to ask. So I can attempt to save the mother, or attempt to save the child. Or, third option, just put him in the chalice. It's tough. It's hard. I'm going to look at these heroes just because I want to see who they are. So we've got Sue. She has a shit ton of kids. She's got like 10 kids. She's also in her elderly years, so if we are saving one of the two of them, I feel like saving the kid at this point is probably a better move. That being said, I feel like that's going to really hurt Reed. He's 59. They're both elderly, and we're probably going to have to pick new regents for that keep pretty soon anyway. But I worry what the loss of Sue will do. But the loss of the kid's probably going to do the same thing. Both are kind of bad. And so, since the last time we put him in the chalice, it went well. And the first time, someone just disappeared forever. It's kind of a 50-50 shot. But I feel like the other two options are kind of 100% bad either way, in some way, shape, or form. So fuck it, I'm going to put him in the damn chalice again. If you give me an option for a chalice, it's going to happen. No! Well, I was hoping that they would both be fine, but obviously that did not happen. So, trailing words. Sue is carefully lowered into the chalice, but at the first touch of the water, she shudders violently. Something's wrong. You listen to the doctor's voice echo out from the chalice as she tries to save both the mother and the child, but nothing seems to work. I'm sorry, she finally says, letting the words reverberate through the throne room. Sue has been lost. I think we lost the baby too, which super duper sucks. Maybe we didn't though. It looks like Nicholas survived, but I feel like making that choice is better. I feel like choosing to keep Sue alive, I don't know how she would have dealt with that. Man, Reed's an old boy. I mean, I'll look and see if we could appoint someone. This is the wrong keep. No, it's the right keep. Crazy that chance for children is super high here between Reed and somebody, since he's just old. But I mean, shit, Ashley's 40. So, and I want her out of the vanguard anyway. She's one of the few that's not a part of our main crew. Let's check her stuff. So she's strong-willed, which doesn't really do too much, but she can pass that trait along. She's slow, which is not ideal, but she's young at heart, which means that she's probably going to live for a long time. I forget what Reed is. So he's brainy, which I like. He's asthmatic, which is not good. He's spry, which is pretty good too. I think we're just going to give it a shot. He's an alchemist and Ashley's an alchemist. They'll just be super duper alchemist class. I don't mind that. And it'll get us a chance to get a couple more Marquans under our belt. It's our smallest house so far. We definitely have a lot because they had so many kids, but we want to keep that ball rolling just because things can dry up pretty quick. So that's good. We've still got 4 people training in there. This is the one with increased fertility. I should have thought of that. Duh, that makes sense. Kind of wish I would have put a hunter in there instead, but fuck it, oh well. We've got 3 units in our Raiden household, and then 3 units in our Liu household, and then 3 units in our Raiden household. I definitely think when we do build another keep, we might try and put it over here, but that's just for caberjacks, and I really want hunters, so it's possible that we'll just keep it close to, and just double down on hunters, and then maybe if we build a 5th keep, same deal, we'll have it be maybe a caberjack keep. I think with how high the fertility is over here, we might be set on alchemists just in general. Oh, hold on. Somebody died. I don't want to just gloss over that. Oh, damn, really? That sucks. Magnus died at 45. It's pretty young. And yeah, he was just Brandon's brother. It's crazy. Brandon's still rocking at 59. Oh, I guess Magnus had heart disease, so he had a reduced lifespan. That's why it's like every time a new one's born, it's really easy to forget about looking at their stuff. But yeah, well, I'm glad that we didn't dump a bunch of experience into Magnus, even though I was happy that he was a part of our vanguard. But sadly, he has passed away. Got more people coming of age, and we've got a battle. Ooh, well, this one's testing our allegiances here a little bit. So, in our alchemist territory, we've got 1 attack, which is 25% reduction of the current research time. Our research is almost done, so I don't really want to choose that one. Alternatively, this one is in our hunter keep, which I want to keep really safe. We got 1.5 experience for the successful mission. There's ruptures, wrinklers, and lapses, though. I hate wrinklers. We haven't fought them yet, and I hate lapses. But they're over here too, so it's going to be a similar setup either way. I think if there's already lapses, we're going to be losing experience if we're not careful, and I don't want a mission that's not getting us extra experience to offset that, so we've got to kind of go for this keep. Plus, like I said, I really want hunters to be our bread and butter of this crew, hunters and caberjacks, so we got to keep that going. Brandon is still rocking strong, which is really awesome. I'm going to go ahead and quickly just level up all these guys. These are all enforcers, so they have that knockback arrow. If I can get them back to trick shot the next time we pick regents, I'm definitely going to do that. How old are our regents currently? They're getting up there, but they're not there yet. And then honestly, same thing for the caberjacks. I don't really want them to be blast cappers if I can help it. Okay, so we get to add some people. We've got Paul, he's 35. So Paul, he's quick, he's alert, and he's an Avenger. Those are all great, honestly, hero tabs to fight for. So that is tough. He's honestly in good standing, but he is older. Christeron is bountiful, so I kind of like to keep those people just in case our regents, die young, and we need to being someone in there. So I don't want him in the vanguard. We've got Edarin. He's got good sight and he's smart. Okay, so even though I like Paul, Edarin I think is going to be my top pick now. We've got Rajas, who's brainy as well. He's pessimistic, pack hunter, and alert. That's pretty good. And he's younger. We've got Krixara, who's a Hawkeye, which is really nice too, but bountiful and sickly, so no, I would want to keep her probably. She's got a lot of tough traits too. Nath, he's a Hawkeye, impressionable, rebel, optimistic, and sluggish. Not super stoked on that. Chrissy is a Hawkeye, and she's brainy, and she's strong-willed. She's wily, which means she has increased evasion, and she's stalwart, which means that she has a better defense. Wow, she is the full fucking package. Cool, yeah. Chrissy's definitely our person to kind of take over. And then Brandon, there's no way at this point that he's not going to be gone. We're going to have to be really careful, honestly, when we take him in here because we're fighting with lapses. And if he gets hit by lapses too many times, he may die of old age on the battlefield. That can happen. And when I say lapses, I actually mean Wrinklers. Part of me kind of wants to not take him because he's already in his 60s, he's already level 5, and he's already probably going to get a relic. But even if he dies, he'll still probably get a relic named after him. I can't imagine him getting demoted down to so far that he would lose a relic status. So I think we keep him. We just got to be real careful, especially because Leaf and Lavix are also both elderly as well. They're not, but if a Wrinkler hits you, they add 5 years onto your fucking life. So like it can go quick. So we've got 2 Caberjacks, we've got 2 Hunters, and then we definitely want at least 1 Alchemist. So the Boom Strikers are going to be our Alchemists. So we've got Gabriel. He's got increased intelligence, but he's bountiful, so we don't want Gabriel. We got Lynn. She's strong-willed, slow learner though, so her XP is real slow, and she's nervous, so I don't want Lynn ever. We've got Jers. He's brainy and hardy and tranquil. Okay, he's our front runner now. We've got Madeline, better dexterity, but she's slow and a reveler, so she's out. Ada Lopez, impressionable, bountiful, so I'd rather have him in a regent position, and we've got Kirit, who is also bountiful, so it's definitely Jers. Okay, cool. So we've got our new vanguard. We've added 2 units, and then we've got our kind of main dudes. The big thing we're gonna have to look out for is just getting hit by Wrinklers at all ever, because it's gonna add 5 years onto anybody, and anybody at this point, I don't want age added onto them. I think honestly, since Leaf and Lavix have been splitting experience kind of, and they're both in their 40s. If we do run into trouble with Wrinklers, one of them may just have to take the fall, or Brandon might reach an early grave, since I'm almost positive he has a relic coming his way no matter what. Anyway, I'm stalling for time because I don't want to fight a Wrinkler, especially when there's lapses present too. We're just gonna get into it. At least there aren't any fucking bulwarks. Jesus, I hate this game, but I love it. But it's about to get painful. I always think I can play this game on brutal difficulty because we're doing decent so far.
Maybe tell them it'd be best not to eat right before a jump.
But it's just because we're in the first 50 years, and now we're on the first 100 years. We're in that second half of those 100 years, and it really, really ramps up. So that's a Wrinkler, and I hate him. But lapses take our experience, which is just as problematic. We really just want to take him all out as quick as possible. Leaf can do 21 damage. I just hope he doesn't miss. Beautiful. And they explode, so they do move things a little bit, but they don't do damage when they explode unless they blow something up in the process. So I want to see where this fucking Wrinkler is. We don't want to forget about him at all. Jers is pretty close to where the Wrinkler is. And he has precision flasks, which is really nice. Just trying to figure out who we want to kind of rock for. I don't really want anybody to be within melee range, because that's where things get really bad. So I'm going to see if I can't have Lavix take this other lapse out really quick and then just take the brunt of a rupture explosion. That's beautiful. And he got stunned, which is fine because the rupture is going to blow up on him anyway. He'll get hurt a little bit, but that's worth saving some experience. And hopefully we can be far enough away to where the Wrinkler can't quite get us, but we can still hurt them. So a knockback is tempting because it can knock them out, but they have so much health that it's kind of really important to whittle them down as fast as you can. Okay. So we're gonna have Jers come over here. He's kind of my puppet a little bit just because we have a bunch of alchemists, so if we lose one, I'm not gonna feel, you know, absolutely terrible. Precision flasks are good, but the downside is that their range is really light. It's 9 to 11 over here, 10 to 12 over here. We're gonna hope that it stays there. Great. 8 damage is something. It's not a lot, but at least it's something. We're gonna bring Brandon over here. I hope he's not completely within range of the Wrinkler. And then we're gonna see if we can't blow him up and do some extra damage because of that rupture. At least it's something. So we got him down to 17. And I don't know how much damage Chrissy can really do. I'm just going to have her be back here because I don't want her to get hurt since she's so young. 11 to 14. Knockback, though, honestly, at this point, I want him far away. Good. That might be enough to where he can't get to anybody. Basically, if he hits anybody with his weird fucking claw scythe, that's when he's going to add 5 years onto the clock for anybody. And really... Oh, God, he can move that fast? Okay. Whew. Since Brandon's in his 60s, it's really hard to tell when he's going to kick the bucket. And so it's like, if he gets hit by a Wrinkler once, like he just did, I'm like, that's grounds for him to pass away from old age. He didn't. It's definitely, he's 66 now, just like that. He was 61, now he's 66. There's no way he's going to be fighting in another battle after this, which is really sad, but, I mean, it is what it is. We're just going to move him, I think, because I can, yeah, I think I'm just going to get him to kill the Wrinkler outright so I don't have to worry. We'll deal with the rupture when we deal with the rupture. We're just going to get him. Should have blown him up probably with my flask so that the rupture would have taken that damage, but I just want him gone. I don't want to deal with it. And then, yeah, we'll see if Chrissy and our alchemist can't kind of just tag team our rupture right here. Perfect. Oh, nice. Jers is leveled up, so he's... Man, was he a 1? Or maybe he's a 3 now? I'm not sure. Okay. That was all the enemies for right now. Since we've still got a stunned guy too, Leaf's just gonna chill. Whew. Okay, well, honestly, like, that definitely, we got hit a little bit. We did take some damage, but I think we just took out 5 enemies, which is amazing. And there was 1 Wrinkler and 2 lapses. We're gonna see who else is left. We've got a rupture over here. So we're going to see if we can't just take him out all quiet and stealthy like. Almost. See if Brandon can't. Like I said, we're going to try and get him close to a level 6 if we can. It's a lot of experience to get him there, but I think we can do it. He's just kind of going to hog some of the experience. And again, this is going to be his last main mission, so if he does do that, I feel decent about that. And then I don't know what other enemies are around. I don't think we'll reveal anything by having Jers up there, though, but we're going to stop him there. And then we're just going to bring Lavix and Leaf kind of closer into the fold. I really like to keep my units together, even though it can make the missions last longer, just because if you get ambushed and you're a little bit far away from the rest of your crew, like, that's grounds for someone to just bite it really fast. Okay, 2 ruptures. That's great. Easily work with that. That's a great shot. I'm going to try and see if Brandon can't use his flash shot to just take them both out right now. Beautiful. So that's like 200 or 300 more XP just for him on his own.
My advice is paying off.
Your advice?
Now that we've had Brandon really kind of start hogging that experience, it's kind of really imperative that we keep hogging it. Just because if we don't at this point, it's kind of a waste. So we're really going to try and keep him on that experience train. I'm going to look at the map real quick. There's some stuff over here. There definitely could be enemies just lurking in this general area or further up here. This is the end of the map on that side, so I feel like most of the ruptures probably ran from there. So I'm going to start, I guess, at least lightly moving this direction just to see, since we have a decent amount of units available. I don't want to reveal anything. Fuck.
I expect there's nothing in this world I'll ever hate.
Well, hopefully the Wrinkler's not completely in range with that guy. But like I said, if either Leaf or Lavix take a little bit of damage, that's okay. They're both fighting for one relic right now.
So it's imperative that you keep them away.
Because I do believe that you really only get a relic per generation. You can get multiple relics per house for sure, but I do think it's kind of limited on the generation. We're going to bring Chrissy up here, but she's definitely going to be stealth. And I'm not going to try and aggro the Wrinkler quite yet, because I'm going to want Brandon to be close enough to start doing damage. And we're going to keep... I'll move Lavix up to the same spot that Leaf is at. And I'll have Jers kind of just trailing just right behind. And we'll hope that none of that is in range quite yet. Okay. Perfect. Oh, yeah, you dumb bitch. You're right there. Okay. So, I want Brandon to get the experience for this kill, so he's gonna go last. Fuck. That sucks. Okay. 17 to 21. If I really get right around this guy, I think we can make it work. It's just risky, because he's definitely going to hit somebody if he doesn't die this turn. Oh, and Leaf can't reach him quite. But if we charge from here, he can. Shit! See what I mean about geometry and crap? Okay, so... it means that Lavix is going to be the one that takes the brunt of damage, most likely from the Wrinkler. But we're going to see... yeah, because I don't want to... Precision Flask it can really fucking backfire. 5 to 9 on that versus 10 to 13. And how much can Brandon do with his Flask? Or not Flask? 9 to 12 without. Damn, this is tough. I shouldn't have moved him up there. 9 to 12 on an attack. I don't want my Flask to go awry because I don't want it to accidentally kill Lavix instead of just hurt him. We're going to move Jers up there, and if he takes 5 years, he takes 5 years. That way, at least it gives both of them a fighting chance at not being the one that takes the penalty. And then I'm just going to have Brandon from way back deal a little bit of damage. Man, it really hurts my heart that he's only at 3. But there's absolutely nothing I can do. Leaf will just stay back here. There's no point in moving him up. Fuck it. I'll move him up. Why not? But he's definitely... yeah, he's... oh! Oh, Lavix. Holy shit. Well, as much as I want to give him kind of the experience just because he went through hell for that, Brandon's looking real crinkly. We've got to give him first dibs. He has 200 XP just right there. And I want to see what Brandon's sitting at. Yeah, he's at 4,800 out of 55, so he's still... man, I don't know if he can make it to 6, but we're going to just really try for it. If we can get there, it's going to be really helpful. And honestly, just by bringing him on this mission, it's like if he can't get there, then I shouldn't have brought him. So, kind of just already in it. Juries will just go here just so we can see if there's enemies in the general area. They definitely could be down south, so I'm going to just have him kind of wander a little, but not too far. Lavix isn't moving for shit. He's just healing and stopping. I'm not letting him do anything. And then we'll have Leaf kind of just come out. So I guess the question kind of becomes just, where are they? Are they further back here? It's kind of where we started, so I doubt it. I feel like they're probably chilling in the corner. So thankfully we have Chrissy kind of scouting that general area. She can't really scout in stealth much more than where she is right now, though. And Brandon can't really either. So I have Brandon just rush all the way up here. I still want him to get the experience for whatever kill. Fuck. Well, he's not going to get the experience for that kill because I don't want him to get his experience wiped. I'm going to move Chrissy out front to maybe distract if I can't take him out. 13 to 16, or I can knock him back. I don't know if anybody else can really hit him from here. So we're going to pull a quick one, knock the laps back. It's not going to do too much, but I hope that it will just kind of take the pressure off of Brandon a little bit. And we'll just start to bring everybody else up and try and make sure that the lapse isn't going to be able to hit multiple at once based on angling. So like if the lapse moved here, then they could go directly here. So I don't want to do that. The lapse moved here, then they can go kind of in that direction. So I want to be there. So somewhere like here-ish. That probably is directly. I'm probably going to get hit directly anyway. God, I hate math so much. Yeah, someone's gonna get hit by the lapse. Yeah, but I think it's okay if it's Chrissy. Oh, cool. Look, even better. Beautiful. Well, let's see if Brandon can't just take the lapse out really quickly, since he's got the best bow and he's the most leveled. 12 to 15, 20 to 22. There we go. Blow him up. Blow him sky high. Question is that the last enemy? Nope. Great. So we have a couple more chances to continue to level up Brandon then I think. I'm just going to move Chrissy right up next to Brandon. I don't want to accidentally reveal anything. But just in case there are a couple enemies hanging around, we are going to kind of just bunch up. So it's a whole little vanguard. Like for real. And then, since I don't really know if there are enemies on this side, I'm just going to bring Chrissy out to see. Okay, so there's not. So we've explored this whole area. The old Fog of War is just in this section, which means, damn, I'll probably have to maybe cut some stuff because we're going to have to run all the way over there. But at least we know where the enemies are now, most likely. It's just a matter of hightailing it over there without getting too far ahead of ourselves. Man, I'm just really glad that Wrinkler didn't take out Brandon like at the beginning of this level. Holy shit. Speak of the Wrinkler and they shall appear. Man, he was hunting for us. Okay, on the bright side, I think everybody's kind of really poised to get him. I'm going to try and take him out in one turn. I think we can do it. Because they are squishy. Like, they do take damage pretty easily. It's just a question if we can run around, I guess. Okay, perfect. So yeah, he can do 17 to 21. So that in and of itself is going to be really damn helpful. And I think Brandon can, as long as he can get within range, he can take him out from there. So you'll have Brandon go right here. 85% shot, 15 damage minimum. Fuck. God damn it, it's right when it's like right when you need that shit to happen. That's when it's not going to happen. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we have Lavix in kind of a really difficult position, but it's a 91% chance to just kill him outright and not hurt Lavix. 100% chance here. So actually, we're going to throw it at this fucking rock. Damn. I thought the minimum was not that. Was it? Yeah, I thought the minimum was 13. Either way, oh, I guess it's 13 in the actual center. But I still really don't want to hurt Lavix on accident, so we're just going to do it again. And our Alchemist will get that experience. Brandon had a shot. He missed. Not much we can do about that. I'm not trying to put 5 more years on somebody just to give Brandon some more experience. Especially because obviously there is yet again still another enemy out there. Hopefully not a Wrinkler. But if it is, we can kind of dispatch them pretty well, and they do give us a lot of experience. So I mean, there's a silver lining there. Jers is going to be my go-to kind of scout now, since he's only got the 1 bomb left. And again, our fog of war is still just right over here. So I guess we're gonna, you know, just move over there and see what's around. Yeah, this can definitely kind of happen in certain levels of Massive Chalice, like I said, because a lot of it is random gen and stuff. It's like the enemies are placed around the map, and they're all over. And so if you go in one certain route and they don't get triggered by you, then you can kind of be wandering around looking for enemies for a second. But I really feel like this section is screaming like one more enemy just right beyond the veil. I'm just stoked that this mission, the previous mission, and the mission before that, we've done 3 missions without losing somebody so far, which is really nice just because of how nerve-wracking the mission before all those were, which is where we lost, I think, 2 people. And it was really just kind of a tough time. Alright, Jers, reveal hopefully something. Nothing there either. He could be chilling right back here. He still can, yeah, he's totally, there's just an enemy or a cluster of enemies in that general area. There's no way around it. I still don't want to just run in there because, like I said, I feel like it's just 1 enemy, but it certainly could be 2 or 3. Oh, there we go. Well, someone's probably losing experience now just because I don't think we're going to be able to... Yeah, I'm not even in range with Jers. So I'm going to stealth Chrissy and stealth Brandon. And then I'm going to move Jers back. And then, oh, wow. They were really hiding right back there. Whew. Lavix is really taking the brunt of the damage in this whole episode. I'm impressed that he's still alive, thankfully. We got a free throw, which I'm going to use probably. I just hope it doesn't, I don't want it to accidentally hit anybody. We'll take the risk. Fuck! Jesus Christ, I hate alchemists so much. I was too comfortable. God damn it. Well. You know what? It happens to the best of us. Lavix just got blown up by our own alchemist boy. And I think that's going to end the episode for today. It's on a kind of a sad note, but we'll pick up where we left off. Get through it. And keep on trucking. Anyway, see you next time. God damn it.